Something that's been super duper popular so far in the show comes to us from GP66. We're talking about a set of 3 of the supersized green miracle cleaner and degreasers. Now, we've sold over 3 million bottles of GP66 here at QVC. 2 of them are at my house. This configure is exclusive to us here at the Q, and everyone falls in love with GP66 because it takes care of so many different jobs. The trio coming home for $37.98 or 3 easy payments of $12.66. You can lock this in on auto delivery as well and get this sent home every 4 months for 1 year. I gotta tell you, I have cleaned my glass top stove, my glass stove top. I have cleaned my oven door. I've cleaned my shower door. I've cleaned so many different things. And it's so wonderful because what you're getting is a one-stop shop that takes care of multiple different things. I love GP66. It was actually David Venable who got me hooked on GP66. He was like, Steve, you've got to try this. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, there is no auto delivery available. Okay, so you definitely want to pick it up now, or perhaps maybe pick up a couple sets, especially for this fantastic sale price of less than $38. We're going to welcome in Scott Hind, who brings us GP66, who I know is going to get things nice and clean over at his place. What's up, bud? It's good to see you, Scott.
Good to see you, my friend. How are you today?
Doing all right, doing all right. This is wonderful.
Good.
I love that we've got this trio here. I mean, the $12 and change per, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's something now, 13 years here at QVC. I think it's over 3.1 million bottles sold now, something like that. And it's simply because it works. And in my opinion, in my 23 years of doing this, it is one of my 3 favorite products of all time. It's right there with the Frost Guard, right there with the Bissell Quick Steamer, and it's GP66 because, in my opinion, it is the best degreaser, degrimer, overall whole home nasty mess cleaner I've ever seen in my life. And in my opinion, there's no close second. And what I love today is that usually you get a set of 2 bottles, but you're getting 3. And essentially what you're doing here is you're paying, if we're able to come back, I'll show you what you're paying for and what you're getting, which is you're paying for about 1.5 bottles, a little over that, okay? And what you're actually getting is the 3 right here. And you take it all around the house, clean the nastiest of nasty things.
I love this, and for so many different reasons. I mean, the fact is you've got this wonderful cleaner that's going to take care of all the jobs, all that peskiness, all that dirt. This is so good. I mean, major restaurant chains and major auto body shops use this cleaner to take care of some of the hardest messes, and that's what we're talking about with GP66, right, Scott?
Yeah, for years and years, it was since 1966, it was in 55-gallon drums. In the world's largest, like you said, auto body shops, the largest restaurant chain in the world, all of them would use this because of this reason. So here I'm starting off with what you saw was, I call air quote permanent marker. So here's the marker, right? I put it on there. Before I got there with a rag or scrub brush or anything, it dissolves that ink, that permanent marker, and I just come right back through now. And by the way, this is the counter in my own home. So if I was worried, it's granted, if I was worried about the ink going on there, and if I was worried about the GP66 going on there, I don't have to answer to me. I'd have to answer to my wife, and I don't want to do that. So I have no worries whatsoever. And then what's great about it is the number of different surfaces you can use it on. So here we have carpet, Steve. Okay, and what I've done is I've taken a carpet, and it's just one continuous piece of carpet. I soaked this half with soy sauce, mud, browning gravy, and coffee. Brutal stains. I would hope you have nothing this bad in your own home. So I soaked this half, left this half the same. As I start treating this, you will see here on the camera, and I'll tilt it back up for you. I am just treating this. I'm not scrubbing this, not rubbing, not putting a rag on it, nothing. As I go through this, Steve, you can see that it is bringing the carpet back to life. This is not suds. These are not suds that are making the carpet look white. This is the actual color of the carpet. So here's how it started with no stain.
Oh my gosh.
Here's what happened after we treated GP66.
Whoa.
It's incredible how well it works and how great of a stain treater on carpet it is.
I love that. So Scott, where can we, or where should we not use GP66?
So it would obviously be much easier to list the places you can't use than the ones you can. The only one that I've seen that you just be a little bit careful with is on, if you have leather seats in your car, don't scrub too hard, okay? You can use it on leather seats in a car, just don't really get in and scrub it because that can cause you issues. Other than that, the number of places that it can be used is absolutely staggering. So here we are, you've already seen carpet, you've seen a tile. Now what I'm gonna do is, this is what I want everyone to do in their own home. Get home, no matter what color your cabinets are, start with a white rag like this, a microfiber, whatever it might be, and then spray it on the rag and spray it here on your cabinets, okay? Then just wipe it, because what happens, Steve, is, as you know, when you cook, and you cook something greasy, the grease doesn't just go horizontal or vertical, it goes everywhere.
Right.
So I'm just going to clean these couple cabinets here, which, by the way, are cream colored. So you say to yourself, I don't see an ounce of difference. Until I bring this up to the camera, and you just see all the hidden grease. And it's a little tough to see because of the lighting, but you see there's all that grease and grime in there. And then as I come back, I'll just go underneath my microwave and all these areas here, and you cook up bacon or breakfast for everybody, whatever it might be, fish. They all have grease and oils. As I come back, look what was on there underneath there.
Yikes.
That's why even though you clean your kitchen, it still smells until you get the grease and grime out.
No, it's so true. And for this fantastic price of $37.98 or 3 easy payments of $12.66, ironically, when you're getting 3 here, each of these $12.66, this is fantastic. All 3 of the 32-ounce supersized bottles coming home with this fantastic spray. It's a little difficult for you to see, but you got a stream and you also have a spray on here to take care of so many different of those pesky problems here. If purchased separately, almost $60. Our price is less than $38, which is wonderful. This is why we've sold over 3 million bottles of GP66 here at the Q. And this is so good because once you start cleaning with GP66, you are going to, again, like we were just talking with Chris Campanelli, you're going to find so many different things around your house that you're going to be able to clean with such ease. Even your tires. That's wild.
That's the whole thing, is the number of surfaces is insane. It really is. Like, you go from a stainless steel toaster to a gutter to a rim to a carpet to clothing. It's a laundry pre-treater. It's absolutely insane. So on tiles, oh my word, you're using a grout on tiles on your oven door. There's just nothing like it. So, and as we come back from the video, I know my lighting isn't great here, but I just want to do a quick demonstration that you'll see to show you how effective this is. Because I'm in my place here. We're down in Ocean City, Maryland. I'm away on a little bit of vacation, but because it's you, Steve, I joined you. No problems whatsoever.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm spraying this real quick, and you can see that this is a light carpet. This is a Campanelli microfiber mop that they made for me. That's all white, okay? I'm just going on this light floor here. My own floor of my own house. And I know the lighting's not great, but just give me a split second. As I go back and forth here with this, you're thinking to yourself, Scott, I don't see a darn thing. That's until I come back up and do that. You see all the dirt, all the nastiness that was hidden in that light wood that you didn't see. That's what GP6 gets you out. And if we can come back to you, I'll flip my camera into some better lighting, I promise.
Yeah. But that's what's so interesting about what we're seeing right here, with especially Scott spraying this right directly onto his floor and wiping that up with that mop. There's no sticky residue. There's no kind of film that happens with GP66, which is so fantastic because we've all been there where we go ahead and clean with some kind of cleaner and then we end up just sort of coating it, which then allows things to stick to it. Not the case here with GP66, and all 3 of the 32 ounces, 32-ounce bottles coming home for $37.98 are those 3 easy payments of $12.66. Now we're going to see a video here of a previous show that we've done so you can see some of these really cool demos here. Let's take a look right now. And Scott, I'd love if you could walk us through what we're going to see here.
Yeah, this was just last week when we sold a whole heck of a lot of bottles. I think you know what I'm referring to.
Oh, yeah.
That's an oven door where we've taken like a gravy mix and burnt it on with a blowtorch. So that's high heat. And we do that to make the most extreme examples we can for you, to show you that it doesn't just break it down. It breaks it down without the use of steel wool or nasty, disgusting smelling oven sprays. It brings that door back to life, makes it look like the day the appliance store delivered it to your house. Love. It really is effective in going around everywhere. And so even here, I want you to see, here's a toaster oven, okay? Want you to, the next video, I'm sorry. The computers are awesome. Don't ever spray this directly on the keyboard.
Right.
But what I do want you to do is spray it on a rag, and then when you flip it over, you see all the grease, the grime, all the disgustingness that's on those things, especially if you have a shared workspace or anything like that. I very much want you to give that a shot, because then you'll just see all the hidden grease, the body oils, the dirt, all the things that GP66 is so good at getting up and cleaning, and you'll just be so impressed. There's a reason why it's been so popular, the reason why it's been here for over 13 years and all the millions of bottles is because people get it home and they're like, holy smokes, I've tried so many things and I tried this, and this was the only one that worked. And then real quick here, Steve, I'm going to show you as I spray this with this is the Campanelli Puppy Fur Microfiber, best microfiber on the planet, in my opinion. So I've got a disgusting buttery toaster here, right? So I'm going to clean that up with the wet side, get all that grease and grime dissolved, and then I'm just going to flip it over to the dry side and then buff that clean.
Right.
So now that toaster looks like the day you bought it. All those greasy stains are off of it, all the, the fingerprints, everything. You can come back and do the same thing here with stainless steel on your fridge.
Yeah.
So this is my own personal, obviously, stainless steel refrigerator. Get the grime off, and then just come right back through with the dry side, buff it clean. Look at the shine. Look how you're getting rid of all those oils and all that nonsense.
Yeah, Scott, that is one shiny fridge, my friend. That looks good.
To use an industry term, we're getting a little bounce off of that. I'm not going to lie to you.
That is that GP66 shine, no sticky residue, that fantastic cleaner that you can rely on to tackle so many different jobs around the house, not just in the kitchen, outside on the car, in the bathroom, you name it. All 3 bottles, 32 fluid ounces each, with the fantastic spray and stream nozzle, are coming home for $37.98 or 3 easy payments of $12.66. This is an exclusive configuration to us here at QVC, and this is why we've sold over 3 million bottles here at the Q, because people go through it and they come back for more, right, Scott?
Yeah, it really is just, it's such a good product. And it's funny, on social media the other day, I had someone reach out and they said, what was the biggest surprise you ever had on air? And I actually answered 13 or so years ago when I debuted this, Hosters No Longer the Network had tar on the bottom of the shoe. First demo I ever did. And he's like, you clean tar off the shoe. Usually we like to know what it is. I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. Clean tar right off of his shoe. From that point in time, everybody else was hooked.
Ah, it's so good. Well, buddy, you enjoy the beach in Ocean City down there. We'll see you soon, Scott. All right. Actually, Scott's going to come back in just a little